Welcome to the Daily Quest, the show where we talk about games, movies, and whatever you guys want us to talk about. Today is part 2 of E3. So because E3 was such a big deal, so much to talk about, we decided to split it into 2 videos. We've already talked about EA and Xbox.
Yes.
Which we'll throw a link in the description below if you missed out on that one. Definitely a must-watch. Today, Ubisoft, Sony, and Nintendo.
Woo! The triple threat.
The triple threat. By far, we completely forgot about Bethesda.
No, we don't need to talk about
We won't talk about Bethesda, but I think it's hilarious that we didn't even think about it.
It's because Bethesda didn't really have anything cool. Yay, we got some sequels, but really that was it.
Shout out real quick. Wolfenstein 2 looks really cool.
That does look pretty sweet.
Looks really cool.
I think Donkey kind of hit that one on the nail.
Yeah, looks super dope.
Yeah.
We'll hop right into Ubisoft, though, because we
Yeah.
have not much time and a lot of stuff to cover. Game of the Year, Mario plus Rabbids,
Oh my
Kingdom Battles.
Chase is so hyped about this game, it's ridiculous.
It doesn't look. It looks dumb. It's so dumb. It's not even.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think it looks fun.
So, this game, I would 100% be in his shoes right now a week ago. I had no clue that this was even in development, that this is what it was going to be. I'm shocked that they're putting like XCOM strategy role-playing game into Mario.
I think it's awesome.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Rabbids, but maybe they'll grow on me. They're basically minions with ears.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Save me.
But
he's going to be playing it and branch out. Look forward to it.
He will.
No, I will
Well, actually, you and I are probably going to end up playing it.
Yeah, most
That's the
likely.
one that will. I will refuse.
The gameplay just looks so tight, so good. It's got that Nintendo flair to it.
Yep.
I'm just
That's okay.
excited.
It has the Nintendo flavor.
I'm just excited for something else to play on my Switch,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Indeed.
Which there's a lot more coming, but August 27th, I believe.
Something like that.
Yep. So next, Ubisoft showed The Crew 2.
I played the first Crew. It was kind of what I wanted.
did?
Yeah, I did.
I did not know that.
I did. I played the first Crew. It was buggy when it first came out, but at the same time, it was kind of what I had been wanting out of like the Need for Speed games for a while. Huge open world, fully customizable cars. I talked about this in the last video, but that's how I like my car games. And Crew hit it pretty well, aside from some really infuriating mission designs. But I'm probably not going to pick up the Crew 2.
So the big thing that they're flaunting for the Crew 2 is more vehicle types.
Yeah.
Planes, motorcycles, they're going to have like Humvees and off-road stuff. And apparently you can literally just hit a button, and let's say you're in a plane, and you can hover above the ground and hit a button and turn into a car. And then keep going.
What?
And then turn into a helicopter.
No!
And then into a boat. Which actually sounds fun to me, but I'm not picking it up.
That sounds like they're doing the exact same system they had in Steep, where you just hit a button to switch between snowboard, ski, paraglider.
Is that how Steep worked?
Yep.
Yeah, I never played it.
Yeah. It was alright. It was fun for a while, but then it loses interest.
Yeah, I remember you
fast.
telling me you picked it up, and I was kind of surprised that you picked it up, just because I had forgot it was coming out.
Yeah.
They did. I didn't put this in the notes, but they did announce new Steep DLC for the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
Then Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones, I think, looks awesome because it looks like they designed a game around the ship combat from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and I'm all about that.
Did you see any Skull and Bones?
I did not.
So basically, they took the assets from Black Flag, which the best part of that game, hands down, was how those ships piloted and how you fought with them. It was just super intuitive and exactly how you thought the controller should be. And they've turned it into a online PvP sort of game.
That one I can
I think they will do some PvE, but basically, if we wanted to be a crew of 3 pirates, we would each have our own ship. You control your entire ship, and we would have to, equip our boats with certain loadouts, I assume, and go head to head with other people.
Okay.
So it's not clear whether or not you can get off the ship now.
Yeah.
I don't think you will be able to.
No, it's
I don't
most
think that's
likely
what
just
pirate
going to be
games should
ship.
do.
But it's just really cool that they took those assets from Assassin's Creed that they obviously weren't going to use for another Assassin's Creed game and put it into something else. That at least it wasn't kind of a waste.
Yeah. And I'm personally kind of excited for it.
Yes. So Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5.
So
it takes place in our state, you guys.
It
We're
does.
from Montana.
We live in Montana. We'll give a little breakdown of it, but I think we plan on doing a full episode.
Yeah.
Kind of give Montanan...
retrospect.
Yeah, on kind of how they nailed it, but basically, it looks like normal Far Cry affair as far as the combat goes, that sort of thing. They're really, really touting this whole companion system. So it's
Boomer.
beasts, beasts for hire, guns for hire, and the plane. I don't know what they called it. But you can like have this guy run air runs. You got your dog, and apparently Boomer's not the only pet companion.
Really?
You can get other ones. Yeah.
Can I get a ferret?
I doubt you can get a ferret. There's
Can
not
I get
too
a
many
cow?
wild ferrets
Can
here.
he get a cow?
Dude, we're riding cows.
Dude, we are.
My cow.
Hashtag cow riders. Let's get that trending on Twitter.
Yes. But it's definitely a game that I look forward to playing co-op. I think we can go up to 4 players and play the
Nice.
entire campaign together.
Now we
Which
just
would
need
be
one more
awesome.
friend.
Yeah.
Whoever finds the Vault Boy hidden in the shot can be our new friend.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's found the one in the first one because we haven't uploaded the video yet.
We did
we'll
move
see.
him.
Yes, he has been moved. So if you found him the first time,
You'll
let
get
us
a
know where he is
shout-out.
the second time, and you get another shout out. And
you
eventually,
can be our
shout-outs
friend.
aren't going to be enough anymore, and I'll do something else for you.
You can be our friend.
You can be our friend, and you can
Play
play Far
Far
Cry
Cry
5
5.
with us. Exactly.
With actual Montanans.
Mhm.
Boom.
And
Which
with-
chances are, with our viewer base right now, you're
you're
also a
probably
Montanan.
Montanian.
So we can all relate. Then finally, I meant to show you this trailer before we went, but Beyond Good and Evil 2. Did you see it?
No.
Okay, this is going to be hard to talk about. Probably just me and him.
Yep.
Did you play Beyond Good and Evil 1? Do you even know what it is?
Nope.
So I didn't either.
I didn't either.
So Beyond Good and Evil, this is the... I'm going to start way back. So the game came out in 2002.
Okay.
It was basically a Zelda-like game, from what I've read.
All right.
Like adventure items, that sort of thing. And it takes place in like this weird future. There's like different animal people, species. Like there's this pig guy.
I love pig guys.
It was a cult classic. Like
Yeah.
there's this hardcore following for it. So then in 2008, 6 years later, they showed a cinematic trailer very similar to what we got now,
Okay.
saying Beyond Good and Evil 2 is coming.
2008.
Nothing. We heard nothing else.
Yep.
9
The
years
assumption
later.
was that they just canned it, decided not to make it, something like that.
Yeah.
Then this year, they get up on stage and start rolling that. They show the pig guy. The crowd goes insane.
Yeah.
Guy
It
on
was
IGN
nuts.
that I was watching the stream that they were covering it, he's like, in the pre-show, he's like, if they show Beyond Good and Evil 2, I will eat my coffee mug on this stream.
Did he? just
He did
got
not,
fired?
but they chat the entire time was, eat the mug! Eat the mug!
That guy needs to get fired.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Yeah, he is a liar.
Agreed.
The chat knows best.
So they showed this trailer, and it depicted this like monkey guy, and he's talking, and he steals something from the pig, and then he gets on this scooter, and then they go into space. Big
This
deal.
is not kind of what I thought it was going to be.
No, it's crazy. And so, well, since then they've said that this is going to be similar to like a Grand Theft Auto game in
Okay.
space,
Oh, okay.
which is super cool.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
But here's the catch. So this game, even if they started the game over at some point, this game's been in development forever.
9 years.
And you'd think that if they were going to come out with a trailer and make a big deal about it, that they'd be like, this is the date. They didn't even give a window.
They didn't
No.
even say
And
2018.
no,
No.
they didn't say anything.
That's
And
because they're waiting 9 more years.
probably, it's probably
It-
going to be a PlayStation 5 game, to be
No,
honest.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is gonna get the Gabe Newell curse.
I'm not familiar with that.
Half-Life 3,
Oh.
Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3,
Yeah.
all games
Dude,
that
I
are
love
never
Portal
going to
3.
be made because it just
They
can't
have to
happen.
make it now. They have to. They made too big of a deal out of it. They cannot cancel. It's like The Last Guardian. You
Yeah.
can't cancel The Last Guardian. Can't cancel
They
Beyond
did
Good and Evil
cancel
2.
The Last Guardian.
Yeah,
though.
but
then they brought it back.
We're not even going to get into that.
Yeah.
That's a whole episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alone is The Last Guardian.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Yeah.
One last point, though. They showed this whole initiative. You can join the Space Monkey Alliance or something.
I would love to. Unless there's a Pigman alliance.
They asked for... No, just Space Monkey. and they want you to give them feedback to help them make the game.
Pigman Alliance.
Which, if they're asking for help to make the game,
they're not very far.
they're not very far.
Yeah.
So, expect to play that on your PlayStation 5 or 6.
Yep.
Who knows? So that was everything from Ubisoft that I kind of had a snapshot saw.
Mario.
They showed another... dude, it's the best. They showed another South Park butthole.
Yeah.
Trailer.
The
Oh,
fractured butthole.
Supposedly from the people that were tweeting and vlogging about the demo they put on the floor.
I heard it's
it is
really good.
raunchy.
I heard it's good though.
Like, yeah, so did I. But supposedly there was some Ubisoft execs there that like saw it. It was the first time they saw it because it's mainly Trey and Matt handling it.
Yeah.
And I guess one of them, as they're leaving, are like, "We're really putting our name on this." Like,
you
it's
are.
bad apparently.
Too
So
late.
I'm excited. Did you play the first one?
No.
That's
it's
one we should get you
hilarious.
on.
Yeah.
It's so it's a very light turn-based RPG, like
Okay.
JRPG type style of game in South Park, just walking around the town,
Yep.
and they perfected the art. It looks like you're watching an episode of South
Yeah.
Park.
Nice.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah, there's this whole like subplot with like Al Gore, and he's.
Yep.
I just want to make it a point right now. If you ask me if I played the game, the answer is going to be probably no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, dude, one of these days I'm gonna assume it, and you're just gonna be like, "I played that." You're an idiot for not knowing that.
You're dumb.
Exactly. So that's pretty much everything Ubisoft, unless you
Yeah.
can think of something.
No,
They
I can't really think of anything else.
They did their normal fare with
worthwhile
Just
from
Dance.
Ubisoft.
They
Yeah.
had some dancers come out and dance. Whatever.
Whoa.
You can use your phone as a controller, I guess.
Cool.
All right.
Now the big dogs.
Sony.
Sony.
My boys.
So they kicked off the show by showing the Uncharted story. I forget the name of it. But
It's
like
I'm not
4
interested.
expansion.
It's
Uncharted
about
Girls
Nadine and
Chloe.
Chloe.
How can you forget Chloe,
I'm
dude?
sorry, dude.
She
I'm
got that
sorry.
booty.
I can't get into it. I don't want to play any more Uncharted games now that Nathan Drake's story is done. I just don't care anymore.
It's one of those ones that I know Amanda, my wife, is really excited for, so I'm sure I'll watch her play it. And that's pretty much enough in an Uncharted game, in my opinion. But it looks cool. I mean, the antagonist they showed looked really awesome,
Yeah.
and the voice acting was stellar. There's going to be a new expansion for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Which-
And I can get behind that, but I still need to beat Horizon Zero Dawn.
Same. So
I need to play it.
the
You
Switch
do.
came out shortly
That's one that I
after.
do think
Dude,
looks good.
Baloy.
It's really great.
Baloy is awesome.
Dude, we just got like the year planned out for you.
Yeah. Let's plays.
It's
Stay
Branch out.
tuned for Branch Out.
Zach's signature point. That's how you know when it's a branch out video.
Must watch Branch Out.
It came out at an awkward time.
It did.
It
did.
came out,
It really
and then
did.
the Switch came out right
Yep.
after, and it's like when you have a choice between Zelda and that, even though it's super good, I
Yeah.
just had to play Zelda,
Same.
and I got lost in it. And it, you know how it goes. Something else comes out, or you get
Yeah, I
back into
did
League of
play Zelda.
Legends. It's great.
It did.
I like Zelda.
Zelda's fun. Zelda's really good.
I accomplished 0 things when I played Zelda.
You did.
Honestly, we can do a whole episode on why Zelda's so great.
Yeah.
That game deserves so much praise.
Yep.
Next, they showed Days Gone.
I'm excited for that one just because it looks like a fresh new take on a zombie game.
Yep.
And I'm cool with that. I'm ready for it.
Is that the one with like the crazy hordes? Or-
Yeah.
The one that you
yeah.
said just cheesy.
Yeah.
So, I think that
Yeah.
cheesiness just comes inherently with zombie games.
Yeah.
That and with like the whole motorcycle club thing.
Yeah.
Zombie Bear.
One of my like guilty pleasure shows is actually Sons of Anarchy. I watched the whole thing,
Yes.
and that show's great.
It is.
And
it's so
this
good.
gives me those vibes so much.
I can see that.
And
It's just so cheesy.
no, I know
Just so
it is.
cheesy.
It's 100% cheesy, but the gameplay looks solid.
The gameplay looks good.
We haven't really had a huge open world zombie game
Yeah.
that I can recall where you could. It's big enough for you to ride all over it on a motorcycle.
Well, you could do like
I guess Dying
Dead.
Light. but
Dying
no
Light,
not
but
big enough for vehicles though.
Not
Dead
not until
Zombie.
The expansion, yeah.
Yeah.
the expansion, but like the expansion, they really
Sasquatch
just
and
put you out in the
unicorns
fields
town,
and
they're
stuff
"Oh,
like that.
There's a bunch of zombies, and you're like,
And then they gave you a dune buggy. It was the only vehicle. It
Oh
was
wait, we're
just a
talking about
dune
different
buggy.
games.
That was in.
I'm talking
are.
about Red Dead.
Oh, Red Dead. Yeah. Yeah, I was
Dude,
talking
you didn't
about
get the
Dying
Doom
Light
buggy in Red
expansion.
Dead?
Oh man, I must have missed it because I was on my unicorn the whole time.
The you know that's
I
a game that
never
was kind of
found the
disappointing not to
Chupacabra.
see was
Red Dead 2. Agreed.
Granted, Rockstar never shows their games at E3, so it's
No.
not a surprise, but it would have been cool.
No,
Cool
I
surprise.
bet we'll get some info on it when at one of the PAXs.
Yeah, it seems like something they'd do.
Yeah.
Next, they rolled out Monster Hunter World.
I'm super excited. Neither of these guys have played a Monster Hunter
I
game
have not.
before.
I'm willing to
I
try it.
want to.
I
now.
think they're really fun, kind of like weird RPGs, but they're awesome. And if Worlds is the kind of game I'm thinking and hoping it is, it's going to be super great.
Yeah, I really want.
And
to
I'm
play
just
this one now.
and I'm just super excited to have a Monster Hunter on my console instead of on a handheld again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. So
see that.
I was just looking up what it's on. So it's on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Yep.
I actually thought it wasn't on PC, but it is.
that'll actually be the first Monster Hunter on PC, I do believe.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe it. It's been because they put so many games on the mobile systems. Monster Hunter is, I don't know if you guys know this, but it is huge
Oh,
in
yeah.
Japan.
Oh,
Like
No,
it is
if
their
you,
number one
If
game
you don't
by
play
far.
Monster Hunter in Japan, like
You get
you're
out.
garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
No.
like trash to your game.
100%. My little brother is super into it. I've seen him play it. It's
And he's a weeb, so.
yeah. It's
Hi, Trevor.
it's definitely the kind of game, at least it has been up to this point, where you had to gather with your friends to play it. It's
Yeah.
really cool to be that. Assumedly, we don't know for sure,
Yeah.
but that you'll be able to play online
Yeah.
because that seems
If
like
it's
a
going
cool,
to PC, I'm sure it would.
Yeah, I mean that seems like an awesome game. You know, we all get off work, log on, hunt a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
That's exactly how it works. Kill it.
That's exactly how it works.
Wait, you hunt monsters? And
Yeah, yeah. You hunt monsters, and then you take their parts and you use their parts to craft new weapons and armor.
Dude, I'll take your parts.
I'm not sure how I should take that.
Okay.
So next, this I think was the biggest wow moment of the entire show. Shadow of the Colossus is being remade.
In
This
HD.
is a game I've played
Really?
back in the day.
So did you like it? Are you?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it
'Cause-
was really sweet.
A lot of people. That's one of those games that if you talk trash about,
You'll get murdered.
you'll get
Yeah.
killed.
If you were at E3 and you said that looks dumb, everyone would kill you.
So
in
it's
that
one of
crowd
those
right now.
games that happened kind of in my gaming lull when I stopped playing it. So I never got a chance to play it.
It's pretty sweet.
I never did either because I never had a PlayStation 2.
Yeah. So I'm just excited to get to try it.
Yeah.
The gameplay they showed, which I'm sure it's in early development, looked
Still
awesome.
looks beautiful.
Looked crisp. And Shuhei Yoshida, the president of Sony PlayStation, basically the head honcho, said that one of the things they're trying to correct the most is the controls for a more modern control.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's one of the major complaints
Yep.
that's turned me off. Like, I've had a PlayStation 2, you know, even within the last few years.
Well, and they
not booting it up.
re-released the Shadow of the Colossus HD on PlayStation
They-
3, and I still never picked that
I
up.
never.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never bought that one. I wish I would have.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything about the controls, and I guess when you climbed something, you had to like alternate, like you were climbing on your
Yeah, it was really weird.
and a bunch of wonky things. So they're working to make that more modern and more intuitive. So if they fix that, I mean, this could be just
Yeah.
shabam, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And supposedly there was several colossi that were cut from the game, and they're going to put those in.
Okay.
So it'll be the
That'd be cool.
definitive edition.
Okay. That'd be
So
cool.
I'm really liking what Sony's doing with these remakes. I'm super intrigued to see what more they do on Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
because that looks super cool.
It's kind of interesting because when I was younger, like I would go to Australia where my dad was, and I had a PlayStation 2 and I had two games: Shadow of the Colossus and Spider-Man.
Dude, Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2. And this is the year of Shadow of the Colossus and Spider-Man.
Oh, we'll get into
Oh.
Spider-Man.
We'll get into
man.
Spider-Man.
We'll
I'll
get into
tell you some
Spider-Man.
stuff about Spider-Man.
So next, Dad of War.
Dad of War!
God of War, of course, being remade.
I think it looks pretty sweet.
That's-
Although I'm not a huge fan of an entire game based around an escort quest.
That I will agree with.
Enslaved Odyssey back on PlayStation 3 tried to do that, and that game was awful.
But here's the thing. Unlike a normal escort quest in any other game, your kid is a ruthless murderer and he stabs shit and shoots shit and
True.
he's not. He's like an actual helpful
True.
like escort.
So the
Yeah.
only
Unlike
time...
in WoW when you're like
Yeah.
walk running
Yeah,
and then you
those are
turn
bad.
back, your guy's like getting killed by some
Mm-hmm.
kobolds and you're like, well,
The only
shit.
time I've ever been okay with the escort missions are if it's an intricate part of the story and it's got good characters. BioShock Infinite,
Yeah.
really good. She's with you constantly. They made her useful.
Yep.
They made her contextually relevant with the story. And, of course, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is from Sony. I'm sure that these guys they talk together.
Yeah.
They talk to Naughty Dog. And,
Yep.
you know
And
what I
on
mean?
top of all that, just
Yeah.
the combat looks so good.
Looks
I mean,
tight.
it looks God of War.
Yep.
But that axe is pretty sweet.
It's another game, though, that looks like Dark Souls influenced it again.
Yep.
yeah.
I keep seeing this. It looks way more actiony than Dark Souls. But
Oh, yeah.
just the perspective and the way the camera moves.
It's very awkward in the trailer when the world serpent? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, the guy
It's like-
comes up and talks.
It's got this little axe, and you're just like, oh, I was looking for this.
Yeah.
And you start throwing it.
I mean, it's just honestly amazing that it has me interested at all.
Yeah.
Because God of War, I
yeah,
did
you
not
were
like.
really a God of War
Really?
person back in
I
the
thought
day.
they were awesome
No,
games.
I did not like it. My Amanda played them. She likes them a lot.
Well, when I bought the God of War PS3 edition, you didn't care.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't care.
Yeah, God of War has just never been my thing. I think Kratos in the previous games is a horrid character. He has one dial and it's angry.
Yeah.
There's no characterization there, and
He's
it looks
the
like
God
they're
of
adding
War.
that now. I know, but I want to relate to the
He
characters in
looks
a game.
broken now. And
Oh,
I
he
like
does.
That.
He does, and I love when he goes up to like the vase and it has himself depicted on it,
Yeah.
like in his younger days. It's really interesting that they're making it so that the Greek mythology definitely still happened, and the Norse mythology also still exists over here.
They're
So
not
they're-
like counting anything out.
Exactly. So it's not like the original thought was that maybe this is a complete reset.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not.
No.
He has
Oh,
been
Jesus
through
is
everything
gonna
he was
come
in.
through too and just be like, hey,
Exactly.
guys.
He's like, sup. And it's like South Park Jesus, and he's got the machine guns. So, after that, Dad of War, then we got to Detroit Become Human. Really? Oh my god, I'm
That
so
game
excited
looks
for this
so
game.
I'm gonna side with Casey on this one. I'm not interested
I don't
in Detroit.
understand what you are supposed to do.
Now, did you ever play, either of you, Heavy Rain?
I played Beyond Two Souls and I played Heavy Rain.
I think I played a
We'll
little.
not talk
Heavy
about
Rain.
Beyond Two Souls, but did you like Heavy Rain?
Yeah. It was a decent game.
It was the first game I ever watched that was one of those sort of playable movies that just got me. I had no clue who the bad guy was going to be. And this one, I love the world. Like it's very, very much has to do with our current society. I think too, with what do we do with AI?
Yeah.
What are the morals around that? It'll be interesting to see what it is. Granted, they didn't give us a date again.
Yeah.
This is the third time they've shown this to us.
Yep.
That was the only thing that really frustrated me about Sony's conference is they did not give many dates.
No.
Even
They
Spider-Man, when they showed it as the last game of the show, I'm like, this game's got to be 2017. They haven't shown anything.
I think they did.
They gave loose like 2018 dates,
yeah,
but they
did
didn't.
2018, God of War early 2018. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthem 2018. That's
So
not
before we get
Sony.
to the heavy hitter, do we want to talk at all about Destiny 2?
I think I will. I talk about Destiny 2 because
I'll talk about it with you too.
I play a lot with my cousin. Well, not a lot. I've played with my cousin recently, and he's kind of helping me gear up for Destiny 2. I think it looks fun. I think it looks interesting. The Hunter. I wrote down these subclass names.
I'm super excited for the new subclasses and whatnot. My biggest concern is the content because can we just agree that the first game had a huge lack of content?
Yeah, it does. That's why people stop playing
Yeah.
it. But also, the subclasses were kind of boring, which I think
Yeah.
that's why they're changing the Titan into
Yep.
Titan Sentinel,
Mhm.
where you're basically Captain America, you throw your shield around.
Yep.
And
That's cool.
the
Yeah.
coolest one, so I was a Hunter player in Destiny.
Same.
I know you were too.
Yep.
The coolest subclass, though, is definitely...
Arc Strider.
No, it's the Dawnblade.
Really?
The Warlock. Did you not see that?
I did, but
Dude,
man,
you're an angel. You're a
Really?
fire angel.
Yeah.
You have this flaming sword. You can shoot it around, or you can like
Oh.
swing it at people.
If I
It
can do
is
that.
nuts.
no, I'm
You
all.
should check it out.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
the Hunter's Arc Strider is totally like all
that's
kung
pretty
fu
cool,
bow
too.
staff.
That's pretty cool too. And there were like there was talk like of like you get melee resets and
Mhm.
whatnot, and quick ammo reload
Yeah.
while you're doing your super. But the PC release date October 24th, September 6th for all consoles.
Yep.
I'm pretty pumped. I'll probably get it on both.
Wait, what was the PC date?
October 24th.
Oh, I didn't realize they put a hard date.
Yeah.
Yep.
So July 21st is the open beta on consoles. If you want to play it, I suggest giving it a try. It's a really fun game. It should be really fun.
So let me
Different
present a
world
question
as well.
to you both.
Yep.
Let's say Anthem releases on the same day as Destiny 2.
I'll get them both.
If you had to buy one, which do you buy?
Destiny 2.
Really?
I know more about Destiny 2 than Anthem
Agreed.
so far. I don't,
Yeah.
if Anthem comes out and is like, you can have this cool ass Warhammer. I'm like, oh, maybe up to Anthem.
I think I'd go with Anthem just because it's something new. And Destiny 1 didn't impress me a crazy amount. I'm hoping Destiny 2 does. The main reason is, I don't know, I felt like...
Destiny 1 started off really strong.
Mm.
It did not end strong.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it didn't do it for me. I wanted more
Story.
story and, like, not instanced all the time. Like, I felt like I
Yeah.
never ran into anybody,
Yeah.
just naturally in the world.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted.
I know that there was a time when I was trying to, like, party with my cousin, and we were in the same party, but we were in two different instances, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we gotta go hype speed.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'm excited. Super excited. Probably could be the first game I buy when it comes out. in
Yeah.
2019.
Spider-Man is going to be awesome. I hope the web swinging is just as slick as
It
Spider-Man
looks-
2.
It looked
It
tight.
looks
So-
amazing. in
Yeah.
the-
The
just- I'll probably just get lost in Manhattan. Just
Yep.
Swinging around,
Same.
doing nothing. I hope there's little side quests like
Yeah.
there was in Spider-Man 2, like
Deliver
some
the
old ladies-
pizza.
Yeah, some old lady's getting her bag stolen by a burglar. I that's the kind of stuff that
Yep.
I loved in
This
Spider-Man
is
2.
100% maybe tied with Rabbids, but probably on top. Game of the show for me.
I can't believe you just said those two things in the same sentence.
It's-
First of all,
Mostly joking. It's definitely number one. It's definitely number one. Rabbids is top 5, but Spider-Man is number 1. The combat is exactly what I wanted. It looks like a less spammy... I mean, granted, I haven't had it in my hands. It
Yeah.
looks like a less spammy version of Batman Arkham,
Yeah.
which was phenomenal. That game made you feel so much like Batman. This game, just from looking at it, it's got to give you that same feeling,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. And I go back and forth between Batman and Spider-Man being my favorite hero. They're definitely my favorites on each side, so I'm happy Spider-Man's getting the treatment
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I think it's been long enough. I think they definitely needed to give it a break.
they did.
They were spitting them out like nuts.
Yeah.
They were.
But here's something that Marvel, in particular, is getting outstanding at, and it's putting their IP in talented studios.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of just farming it off to like the guys that were cranking out those Spider-Man games,
Yeah.
they gave it to
Insomniac.
Yeah,
The creators of Infamous.
yeah. So you
And
give
Infamous was freaking
Infamous
awesome.
is
Phenomenal.
Like yeah, that's probably one of my top 5 all-time
They
favorite
give-
games.
this
Not that I've played a lot of
fantastic
games,
IP to these guys that just know how to make games. You can't lose. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Superpower games
Yeah.
too.
Exactly.
on top
There's
of that.
no way this game's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every other game in here, Days Gone could surprise us.
Yeah.
There's
It's
a
horrible.
lot of environment interaction too, which I love.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it gave me Uncharted vibes a little bit with like.
The
I hope they don't
cinematography.
overdo the button press
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
QTs.
but it definitely gives it this cinematic flair
Mm-hmm.
that was really cool. I think they showed a lot of it because it looked cool in game.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
that'll
No,
be
I
shoved
watched
down
one
your
of the
throat.
developer update or interviews, and they said that it's not going to be like super like
Yep.
you have to press this button. That's the only way to do this. And
And I love that white suit. The suit he's got
oh yeah,
with the white accent.
Yeah.
So many people are shitting on that thing online. I think it's beautiful.
No,
I
I
also
think
like that it's older Peter Parker, older.
yeah,
Like,
he's 23. He's 23, so he's been Spider-Man for 7 years.
Yeah.
So he's experienced. He's got the police in his ear with him because he's working with them. Did you catch the little spoiler or the little teaser at the end?
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't see what you were telling me.
So it
about.
happened after it cut back to the audience, and then it cut back. And after
I
he
probably
suspended
stopped
that
it.
helicopter there, Miles Morales is there with his phone taking a picture of it, and one of his friends says, "Come on, Miles," and he's like, "All right," and he leaves.
See, I didn't see that part. I didn't watch that far.
Yeah, look
so-
it up. It is awesome. It gives you a little teaser that they're going all out. They're going to play with kind of everything in the Spider-Man universe,
Yeah.
and the developers
Deadpool?
have said it's possible, I guess.
That'd be
is.
cool.
The
Deadpool's my
developer
favorite.
has essentially said that it's going to be similar to Arkham, where there's going to be a whole suite of villains.
That'd be cool.
You know,
Yeah.
I hope that we get to see Doc Ock, Shocker,
I want to fight
all
Wilson
the classics.
Fisk. I know he's in prison right now,
Yeah.
and you just like it's the story after you take him down.
Yep.
But I want him to escape. I want to fight him again.
Yeah, and I didn't know if you guys knew, but Marvel also gave their license to for the Avengers to another big developer. I don't remember who it was,
Oh,
but
really?
supposedly there's thoughts that if it works out, they're not making their games to be together, but if it works out to where they do, they might.
That'd be
So-
cool.
And then you have this video game universe of Marvel.
By the Avengers, do you mean just like the Hollywood Avengers, or is it like all the Avengers?
I don't know. We just know there's an Avengers game. It's not a licensed like movie tie-in. It's like this, where it's its own thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the reason that the developers said they did the white on the suit was to show that this is not the movie Spider-Man. This is
Perfect.
not the comic Spider-Man. This is our Spider-Man. And that is exactly what I
And
want.
it's not even like a big detail. It's a small little detail that just makes it their own.
100%.
and I'm okay with it.
So safe to say, game of the show?
Game of the show.
Yeah.
100%.
Probably going to be game of the year at some point.
It better be. So we'll get into Nintendo real quick. They didn't show too much.
No, but they came back strong, which they needed to after last year.
Yep.
Especially with that Metroid JPEG.
Yep.
JPEG.
The thing that really pleased
Super
me
strong.
is so
Super
Nintendo
strong.
doesn't do their conferences like everybody else. They do the Nintendo Directs, which are pre-filmed.
Yeah.
And they didn't use the Nintendo of Japan guys, which they have in the past, and they do such a horrible job of explaining and coming off normal, I guess, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like, as cool as those guys are, Miyamoto, like, he's a legend. He's such a dork.
Yeah.
He came out
They're
actually.
very socially awkward.
Yeah, exactly. So when they showed, I'm going to go back to Rabbids, when they showed the game, do you know who Yves Guillemot is?
I think so.
He's the
That's,
president of Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And he's got this super thick, I think he's German accent, and he's another one that just presents things weirdly. And then Miyamoto comes out, and those two together, and they both
And
have
it's
the
just
Rabbids
terrible.
guns, and they're like posing. I was like, oh god,
Stop it! Cringe overload!
But Reggie came out. And
Yep.
Reggie's the boy.
I like Reggie.
I love his first statement. He's like, the game is fun. The game brings us together. And he's just like in someone's living room. You know it's not his living room.
Yeah.
There's no signs of affluence at
Yeah.
all. But he's got a Switch and all that. And the first game they kicked it off with is Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Super excited
Me
for a JRPG for the Switch.
And it's
I'm
a meaty
pumped.
one, it looks like.
Yeah.
Xenoblade was such a cult classic too.
It
I
was
mean, you worked at GameStop too.
Yeah. it
Those
was
used
expensive.
copies.
Used copies were like $60.
Yep. If not
New-
more. I
yeah,
think they
new
got up to like
copies were
70
like
at some time.
100, and
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
It was
crazy.
nuts.
We only ever had like one at a time if we had them in the store
Yep.
ever.
So, my notes say like very RPG. Like it's super Japanese.
Oh yeah.
It looks so corny.
But it's gonna be so good.
No, I agree. I hope anyway that it's really good.
If it's anything like the other Xenoblade games they've released, it's gonna be good.
I don't know the story at all, the first one, but in this one,
Dude, it's a
your
JRPG.
sword is also like your waifu that follows you around.
Oh, dude, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I love
it's-
when my waifu follows me everywhere.
Yep, and then you
And
hit
then I
people
hit
with
people
her.
with her,
Yeah. No, it's
That's what I live for.
that one. They didn't give a date.
Okay.
They showed that a full-on Kirby, just called Kirby.
Yep.
I'm okay with that one.
Yeah,
I love
side-scrolling
Kirby.
platformer.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love Kirby.
Kirby, we're also getting a Yoshi.
Yep, we're getting the Yosh.
I saw the.
Um,
was the Yoshi supposed to be like paper yarn or
Yeah,
something?
so he's
Yeah.
the last one was Woolly World,
Okay.
and this one looks a little different, but he's still
Yeah.
cute and plushy and
Yeah, looks
adorable.
like Teflon.
Yeah,
Yoshi Teflon.
I think the reason they did
Then-
that is because it looks great as an amiibo.
Then what did we get? What was after that?
Well, actually, you skipped one. So it went Kirby, and then the president of the Pokemon Company
Oh, that's right.
came out, and he said that he had nothing to show yet, but they are working on a brand new mainline Pokemon game for the Switch.
That's what gets me to buy
So
the Switch.
that'll be your Switch purchase
That and
there.
Smash Bros.
They said it's a little, it may be more than a year out, so which
Yeah.
take your time, make it
Yeah.
make
Yep.
it good.
Make it good.
Then the big thing dropped. We got a JPEG.
Metroid Prime for JPEG.
Yeah, it's JPEG 2.
That's all. That's it.
They didn't
Okay.
show much.
No.
It's cool that they're making it.
Yeah.
Fans have been wondering forever why there hasn't been one.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is, the Metroid games, as much as people like them, don't sell.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't sell numbers like Mario,
No.
but it's cool that they're listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they've got a powerful console now. It'll
Oh,
look
yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
powerful comparatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it look.
Then,
garbage.
now we can talk about Mario.
Mario Odyssey.
I will play this one.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
So Odyssey's not a console purchaser for you?
Probably not. Not on its own.
Okay.
But
Mario
if I get
and Zelda?
one- Mario and Zelda, I might. If there was like a Mario bundle, and then I could buy Zelda. Or maybe if there's a Mario bundle, and then I could buy Pokemon, because I can buy Zelda now if I want it.
There will be a Mario bundle someday. I think
Yeah.
the first bundle is
yeah.
definitely going to be Kart, though.
Yeah,
Um,
it needs to be. If there's ever an Odyssey or a Zelda bundle, then I'd probably buy one.
But Odyssey, it excites me because it's so weird looking.
It
Yeah.
is.
Like,
It's different.
Cappy? That dude's my bro already.
I saw this weird meme, and it was like, not Zelda. Peach was texting Bowser like, "Can you come pick me up?" And he's like, "You mean like kidnap you?" And he's like, and she's like, "Yeah, Mario's being super weird. He's like possessing people and stuff now." I was really not into it.
Did you see the official statement from Nintendo?
No.
It said, because so many people are talking about possession,
Yeah.
they're like, Mario is not possessing people.
Yep.
Except Cappy is, so.
I love, too, that the whatever he takes control of gets the mustache.
The
and-
little frog with the mustache. or
Yeah,
just, like,
from
a
people who got to
box
play it
with
on
the
the show floor, they said that just having that like ranged attack of throwing the hat like changes how Mario feels so much.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet.
And they described, so they were trying to roll back from the idea that this is a sandbox game, because that's what it's being called mainly. They're calling it's I don't remember the Japanese word, but it means designed garden. So like those Zen gardens. That's a
Okay.
loose translation.
Yeah.
But essentially, everything is placed exactly where it's supposed to be,
Okay.
sort of thing, like hand sculpted.
Interesting.
So you know the city that they keep showing, New Donk City,
Yeah.
which is an awesome name.
Yeah.
It's actually really small, but they cram so much into it vertically, and just in little hidey holes that supposedly it just feels gigantic.
Okay.
I'm also hyped that you can just dress up Mario however you want.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to be Dr. Mario.
Yeah, it gave
I want to
me.
be.
I think they're learning a lot. It gave
Yep.
I
me
want to be
Zelda
Poncho
vibes.
Mario.
Yep.
There is Poncho Mario.
I know. That's what
And
I'm
a
saying.
sombrero,
I want
dude.
to be Poncho Mario.
Do it.
I want to be El Mario.
El Mario.
El Mario. That was really Japanese.
Well, it is from Japan, I suppose.
All right.
So, anything else on Mario before we leave it off?
I think
We're all excited.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited.
The last thing that Zach wanted me to throw on the docket:
Boo.
Rocket League's coming to Switch.
Rocket League is coming to Switch. And I'm excited for
Maybe
it.
by the time it's on Switch, they'll fix their rank system.
Stop. Stop. Just because their rank system isn't like
backwards from every other
League
game
and
in the
every other
world.
game in the world
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's a bad rank
It's not
system.
like it's just League. It's
It's any
Everything.
game
doesn't
has
mean
divisions.
it doesn't mean
It's
that it's a
wrong.
bad ranked system.
Yeah, it does.
No,
Because League has
No.
a bad rank system.
because it is a fun game.
I am pretty excited that it's going to have it already has crossplay,
Yeah.
but you'll be able to play on the Switch, and I can play on PC or PS4 or whatever, and we can all
Also
play together.
Lucio Ball. I don't care about you guys.
That works.
It's the same thing.
Whatever. All right.
That's everything in E3. Now I'm going to make the decision right now. We're going to make a solo Absolver video.
Yes.
Solo Absolver video.
Please.
It's way too expensive to do.
Yeah,
right
because
now.
you guys are too hyphy about it. We're already way too long into this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
I'll just give you the normal send-off. Please, please, please give us a like if you like the video. Throw comments down below with any criticism you have.
Yes. We love constructive criticism.
Yep.
So.
Let us know what you want us to cover
Yep.
too. We'll get to that for next week. I'd love to get enough suggestions to where next week's videos are all just you guys suggesting
Yeah.
what
That'd be
us
cool.
to talk about. So.
Heck yeah.
We also have a different kind of. We've talked about the Let's Plays and branch outs, but we also do the quest logs as we said in the intro video. So even if you see like, or if you see like a gameplay trailer or a movie trailer, well, we already have a couple planned out.
We'll get to them though.
But if you want us to do that kind of stuff, then let us know.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be this long. They'll probably be
Yeah.
max 10 minutes. So
Sure thing.
any of those that you want to see, let us know.
Yep.
Cool beans.
Awesome.
I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the video. Remember, hit subscribe if you're not already. Hit that little bell for notifications, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.